flipping the draw back. It's JT Walters chasing. Young comes out and taps it for JT Walters. Walters circling around the net here. The enforcer setting up an early rush. He saucers it over to Dale Dion, who flips it up to Ahmed Mahfouz. Mahfouz cutting back to the middle, saucers it to Peace. Peace throwing it on, and it's blocked away by Powell. Peace picks it up on the boards, circles around. He has Kyle Stevens in front of him. Boudreau gets his stick in there, and Stevens forced to get it back to Mahfouz. Mahfouz around, sending back to Peace. Peace with a shot, and it's held on to by Jeremy Pominville. Pominville dropping it between his legs and holding onto it between his blockers here early in this one. Just 29 seconds gone. The Watertown Wolves and the Elmira Enforcers. The Enforcers looking to get back to 500 on the season at home, and the Wolves have a lot on the line as well as they're looking to jump the Elmira Enforcers in the standings for second place in the East. Bullard and Hussey the draw, and Bullard winning it. Bodzio and Davini across center. Davini firing it through the legs of Babenko here. No luck for either. Picked up now in the corner by Hussey. Hussey can't get it to go. Davini in front of the net, and it's held on to by Joe Young here. 44 seconds already gone. Time ticking away slowly here. Both goalies not giving either team an opportunity to get a chance for a redirection. Redirections, a lot of the reason why we had so much offense last night. Every goal was turned in by a rush last night. All four, 3 for the Wolves and 1 for the Enforcers. Yarwood with the puck back behind the net of mighty Joe Young. Yarwood circling around, giving it up to Harrison here. Harrison bangs it off the boards. Babenko in the chase. Sanstabo gets it over to Tyler Bullard here. Bullard across center, throwing it off to the left behind Joe Young. The Enforcers trying to recover here. Getting in Kyler Matthews. Matthews signed to a PTO earlier today as Young kicks that one into the corner. It's Bodzio throwing it around and Yarwood recovers. He gets it to Matthews. Matthews can't get it to go. Now Matthews comes, kicks it on his stick. Matthews firing it in and in the logo. Stopped by Pominville. 18:37 remaining. Each team with just a single shot here in the opening moments of this one. Should be interesting. The product of hockey we see down the stretch in this one. Once again, the goaltenders on the ice, my bad. Jeremy Pominville and Joe Young. Pominville, a second straight night for the Watertown Wolves, and you got to think Mike Cosentino would go tomorrow night, depending on how this one goes. You can't have a goalie go 3 nights in a row and expect him to be successful, all 3. A fight on the boards here, and Mark Essery thrown down to the ground here. It's pulled out. A whistle sounds here. It's like they're going to call the puck back to the neutral zone here on this one. Rather, they're just going to whistle it dead. The faceoff will come off to the left of Joe Young here. Actually, indeed, they are going to take it back to the neutral zone. So, okay, they are whistling this one out of play. It's going to be Boudreau and Hudson Michaelis. Michaelis gets it over to Ashery, who swings it back to Minnie. Minnie over to Patterson, who bangs it up. Ashery has possession in front of the blue line, and he sends to Michaelis here. Michaelis with a gift trap, comes around, fires it, and Pominville blocks away. Jared Boudreau now with the puck in the corner. Boudreau getting up to Ryan Marker. Marker crosses center and lightly taps it down ice. Goes all the way around the net, and Gino Minnie has it. Michaelis pulls it out, and Patterson has it behind the net. Patterson with an easy tap over to Ashery. Ashery trying to get it down ice. Powell gets possession. The Wolves hold in the zone. Boudreau cutting back to the middle. Young makes the save. The Enforcers trying to pull it out. Can't do it. Now finally they do. Essery tapping it all the way back to center ice. Kyle Powell comes back. He had 4. He tries to go back to center ice. Gino Minnie getting a hold of it for the Elmira Enforcers now. Minnie over to Patterson. Patterson across the blue line. Patterson cutting back through the circle. Firing it in, and it was wide of the net. Going all the way to the far side to flanking off the glass. Dion to Pominville blocked away. Kyle Powell throws it up here. Tyler Jurich getting his first shift of the night for the Elmira Enforcers here, and it was a short one as he heads right back to the bench. Kyle Stevens back around. Zach Peace has it. He goes to Ahmed Mahfouz. Peace and Mahfouz play give and go, and Peace fires it down. Pominville holds on. 17:04 already left on the clock here in period number 1. A fast-moving game here already in this one. The Watertown Wolves and the Elmira Enforcers in the second of 3 here from First Arena in Elmira. It's Tyler Bullard and Kyle Stevens, and Bullard takes it back onto the stick of Coachman here. Coachman trying to go around with it. Got it lost, and Sanstabo picks it up in the corner. The teammates helping out each other on the defensive side. Mahfouz taking Bullard and Sansabow to the ice over there in the corner. I lost sight of that one, but now the puck flipped all the way down by the enforcers here, and Joe Young comes out to set up. Bad turnover, Bazil throwing it on, and Young gloves that one down. Fired in, and the Wolves bury it. Now 26? 26, no, that's 25. Joe Davini making the enforcers pay on a turnover. Joe Davini circling around the net, coming around, got it. Joe Young, bad turnover. Joe Young couldn't get a hold of it, went off into the corner. Instant replay there. Joe Davini made him pay. The Watertown Wolves with a early 1-0 lead in this one. Just 3:23 gone here from First Arena. Joe Davini with another goal for the Watertown Wolves after winning third star of the game last night. Cameron Yarwood saucering it over. Can't be held by Matthews. Hussey circles around with the puck. He loses it between his legs. Now Tracy forced to retreat here. Tracy bangs it off the boards. Goes down behind the net. Pominville holds on. Pominville going over to Zajac. Zajac held on closely by Tracy, and Zajac